All right. Gonna go live, and we're gonna just stream because we can, and it's really hot right now. So turn the AC on. All right. Got a whole bunch of bulk that we need to work with, and right now we need to organize these. A lot of these are upside down, so hopefully we can do that because I guess I mean this is what I enjoy about the business. Is sifting and sorting bulk. I hate everything else. Just joking. Um, Everything's fun. I really enjoy it. It's just pulling order is probably the least favorite. I mean, everything else is fun. I just pulling orders can be a little chaotic sometimes. But you kind of get used to it. You do it so much, it get a lot easier and easier. Let's see here. We're live right now, right? How's the audio, by the way? But you kind of get okay. Audio is a little bit funky, loud. All right, so I'm also gonna do this. I'm gonna open the URL and gonna go to Instagram, and we're gonna share that. We're gonna do YouTube live. How do I do this thing? I know create uh, a post. Select from your browser. Boom. Uh, full, can we do full screen? Original. Uh, yeah. Original. I'm trying to be smart. I'm trying to be smart here. No, no bueno. No bueno. No, it's just can't do that. Can I put text? Next. Advanced setting. Add collaboration. I want to add text in there. I could put to add people. I want to add people. I want to add a text in there. How do I add a goddamn text? How do I add a goddamn? Oh, there we go. You click on that thing. I see how it is. Actually, you know what? That doesn't seem to work. So we're just gonna do this. We're gonna go down to Facebook. You can copy and paste the goddamn URL just like that. We're gonna put the goddamn tag on this goddamn thing. Yeah. Now what I'm gonna do, gonna go right ahead, go to my Instagram, gonna click on this goddamn image, gonna download it, copy the URL. Oh, copy the URL, the you know what I mean. 1 second here. Now we're gonna create a goddamn story, and I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna put uh tag. Is it live? Tag hashtag. Is it hashtag? I completely forgot how you do this goddamn bloody goddamn. Is it link? There we go. There we go. Put that YouTube there. Put YouTube live. Join me. What up, Villamore? So about that, partner, ran into some goddamn conversation with my brother. Bear with me while I try to sort myself before we get this goddamn party started. What we're gonna do here, we're gonna go right ahead and open some goddamn music. Well, I really want to play music when I'm streaming. I don't really want to play some music right now. What should we do? No, no. Just gonna do this real quick and we'll be live. A second here. Give me a second. Give me a good second. Okay. There we go. Man, what a day. Monday we dropped off two inventory. Pretty awesome day. And there were a bunch of late stuff we haven't for 3 days, which is not good. Our handling time is 2 days. That's our handling time. Not good. And I still have more stuff that is completely backed up, and I'm really worried. Um, I need to finish them. I got tonight. I'm pulling another 100 orders, and then tomorrow hopefully I can finish it. So I don't want to bother people. And I can't rely on people to help me with this. I have to do it myself. Eventually, at some point, as I talk about this on my Instagram, I will have some people to help me. I had some few people that had reached out. So hopefully, let's get some few things here. We're just technically just we're not picking a Japanese card anymore. We have completely unless they're hollows in reverse, we'll still put them on the side because we could use them for our bulk. So other than that, everything else just it's a no. Everything else a no. And any Japanese, any other languages, we're not picking up anymore. We pick them up, but we're picking them up to sell. We're not online. We're selling them directly to our buyer. So we're not. Um, what am I talking about? Man, my brain's all over the place today. Technically, we're not listing them. They're trash. Excuse me. Bad bulk. There we go. So yeah, right now what I'm doing, I'm just organizing this. They're kind of upside down. They're all over the place. So we're just trying to make sure they are in a good rotations. So all the bad ones, again, we're not collecting not trainer, excuse me. We're not picking up the code cards. They're pretty much going straight to the trash. So we're just making sure all of these are not upside down. We get some few hollows in reverse here. Here we go. Boom. Code card. We don't collect those anymore. Just taking a lot of space, so we're not working with those. Usually I do this a lot faster when I'm not streaming. Since we're live, I'm just trying to take my sweet time. Sweet time. But yeah, it's super easy. I really enjoy doing this. The only reason why I go live is it does help with accountability, and that's the reason why I go live. And even if no one's watching this, I go back to it, and I just really like to really watch what I'm doing or listen to what I'm talking about and just reflect back on the thing that I said. So that's the reason why I do this very often. And I can go back and create a small little short for my Instagram as well and stuff like that. So there's a lot of things that I can do with this video later on. Yeah, it's fun. Fun for me. Get to do this, get to sort and sift some Pokemon. Who does not like Pokemon? I do. I like Pokemon. Yeah, today we a lot of orders, but we still have a massive backlog of orders that need to be sifted and sent out. Not sifted, sent out because they are. Man, we have to. We have to. My store is on vacation mode for the next couple days. If I have to go for a week, then I have no choice. But it happens. And this is not the first time. It happens early last month. By the way, this card right here is $4.99. I think it's $3.99. I think it went down. Might be a little less than that now. Used to be pretty goddamn good in the book. Not anymore. See how I'm doing this? It get a lot easier and easier. The more you do this, it gets a lot easier, man. I'm doing Magic Gathering too. I was playing around with Magic Gathering last night, just because. Just because. Another thing that I haven't been getting a lot lately is sleep. I hardly get sleep these days. I just stay up late, stare at the wall. The next thing you know, it's 2 a.m. Like, damn, I could have just stayed up and just worked. I took some melatonin last night and I woke up with the worst headache, dude. Horrible. All right. This is a low damage, so that's gonna go in the trash pile. Trash, trash. I bought this bulk from this random dude from Facebook Market. He was like, "Hey, I got some bunch of bulk," and I was like, "Oh, come bring it in." And bring it in, and it was just all over the place. There's so many cards that were badly damaged. I had to throw them away. Like those two cards right there, and this one as well. This seems to be a little bit beat up. Is it? No, it's not. Yeah. No. What else can we talk about today? Not much. Not much. Not much to talk about. Besides, I talked about some few things on my Instagram. I am expanding. I do need an office. I've been telling myself this for quite a while now. I have some few realtors that I have talked to. I spoke to different landlords, and hopefully to get some space. Right now, I'm looking for at least somewhere on 300 square meter. I don't need anything crazy. I don't need anything crazy right now. If I can get a 1 year lease to test this out to see how things goes within a year or two, I'm happy. Um, the other option that me and the wife were talking about is just move to a different space and hire somebody to come in to our. I'm like, I don't want somebody coming to our house and I'm not comfortable. I'd rather rent out a small little office and operate that way. Give it a chance for a year, and if things go south, we'll back to our bedroom doing it again. So, uh, I really wanna leverage, and I can't leverage. To be honest with you, I can't do it by myself. If I want to make right now, if we continue to do the same number that we're doing now, we're at $100,000 a year. But I want to grow. I know it's money, man. I want more money, and I need somebody to help me. I can't just do it by myself. So I'm gonna hire somebody. We'll have somebody that comes in 3 times a week. Pay them a labor of at least 2 3 hours a day. For a day, yes. Depending on my needs. If this thing goes well, we'll expand. Maybe we'll do. Who knows? No, I don't do this full time. Someone asked me on Instagram a while ago, do I do this full time? Actually, I need to respond to that. Give me a second. I can't leverage. I can't leverage. I want to expand. I need to move my office and some hire someone to help me. There we go. Phew, pretty good. Well then, partner. I took all the upside down cards. I don't usually use this thing. This is actually slower. This looks good watching it on YouTube. Instagram with the sorting table. It's terrible, man. I'd rather do it just on a flat table. It's a lot faster. This is goddamn slow. Yeah, damn slow. Very slow. See, that's done. We put that on the side. This is also done. I'll combine them both together. This is trash. Trash. Good. Trash. Trash. And we're gonna put this on the side. Put this on the side right here. Put it on the side. There we go. More upside down. A lot of hollows in the reverse, which is good. It makes up for the damages. It got a lot of so many damage cards that piss me off a little bit. Paid $100 for these, bulk. Don't know why I paid it goddamn much. Oh, some of them a little bit dirty too. He asked me if I could pay more. I was like, yeah, damn, brother. I pay you $10 gas. How's that sound? He was very happy. I was very happy too. I told him, hey man, next time you bring it like this, I would rather not buy it from you. Fix it, make it look nice. Don't just put it in a goddamn box with full of cockroaches. Cause I end up buying it. I could use that $100 to buy me some really nice sword and shield on eBay. I bought tons of sword and shield today. We bought 20,000 bulk from eBay today from different people. I'm always browsing on eBay, looking at some of the stuff that's being listed. And eBay auctions. So there's some really cool auctions. I bought 32,000 bulk of trainers a couple of weeks ago, and I paid $200. And they were all sword and shield trainers, and I was like, yeah, why not? And then yeah, there were a bunch of hollows in reverse also, so it's a win-win. A bunch of orders. Oh, man, I had so many orders that came in today. It was so bad. Luckily, I was able to catch up to the mailman. The mailman was like, "Hey, got your stuff." I was like, "Yeah, been looking for you." You got bulk lot of 100 from various collection, no duplicate. Does he mean is this 100 or is it 1,000? This is 100 random genuine. Oh, you're gonna charge $30 for 100 cards? That ain't right. That ain't right. There's something wrong with that list. I ain't paying that. Okay. Back to Sifting. Sorry, I just never know. You can't miss that on really good deals. There's some few yellow borders here. I think this is from Crown Zenith. I think this is gonna sell. This is right here. It's gonna sell in no time. Ew, all the cutesy cards. Look at that. Spovet from Ukachiki. Yeah, show bit promo. Good. I mean, put that on the side as well. What else? I'm gonna say something I completely forgot. My brain is all over the place. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I got a very busy schedule this week. I'm supposed to be traveling next week as well, but the company is not processing my paperwork. If they ain't processing it, I ain't going. And I got a busy schedule myself. And I'm doing, supposedly, but nothing happened so far. So tomorrow, hopefully, I can get some movement. Because then, my store is going to be shut down for 2 weeks. This is what happened. Imagine if we had somebody to help us, we can keep our store actively open 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. But no, because we're limited of support. Got to do is buy ourselves. No hell. God damn. Yeah, I think it's really so if you're and I'm starting to get into that choke. If you're just selling just the high end rare cards, IR, all the chase cards, I get it. This can be very easy. And if you just want to aim for that and aim for the higher capitals, definitely go to that route on eBay. But man, I love both because it's technically free. It's free inventory. Literally is. I don't know. Again, selling the hits, it's not always the sell rates is not always there. There's not always someone looking for just the high rates cards. I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. All right, we got more stuff here. Oh, we did pretty good, man. We just this is damage too. Jeez, man. Telling me damage cards. And usually when I do this, I just straight go live, no intro, nothing. I just do it because it's just accountability. Sometimes it's just another way to trick myself, stay motivated. It's just sometimes I just stare at the wall and do nothing. Just been so frustrated lately. I think this 1 week break just to focus on um, fulfillment and getting some stuff listed is gonna make me happier. I'm tired of pulling orders. All I do is pull orders every single goddamn day, pissing me off. It's great. I love it, but you do this so long, it's just doing the same thing over and over again. I can't. I can't. I got to change it up a little bit, pace it up a little bit. And this right here, this is what I enjoy about the business. It's just sifting and sorting. I enjoy it. Listing, I enjoy it. I love using the AI tools that I created. It's just fun. I get to like, man, and of course when it sells, it's even way better. Like, oh wow, I just stole all that stuff. Cool. But then when you're just pulling hundreds of orders, oh man, I just want to. Oh my god, damn! And people would tell me like, oh, why don't you just raise your price? Why am I even here? Why am I doing this at this point? Might as well just I don't know. Once I get no, I know. I heard these words. I've heard these words before. Just go sell the chase cards. I promised myself that I will stick to the low end cards for now. Eventually, yeah, we will add in some of our chase and some of our rare cards. I'm not worried about that right now. I'm gonna let them sit in the storage, and then once the market comes back up in September, eventually we can start listing those again. But not right now. I'm not really worried about selling my cards. And there was someone, I think someone posted a short today about, oh, what are your regrets? What type of stuff that you sold that you regret the most? I've seen a lot of people talking about they regret selling this kind of stuff. Like, well, I'm not regretting anything because I have discipline and I don't mind sitting on things to make some value out of these goddamn cardboard because I will make some money out of it. And again, it's business. I mean, we're here to make money, right? And then there were a lot of comments about like, oh, and it's a conversation a lot from a lot of people from the internet that make content about bulk and selling bulk and stuff like that. Like, oh, you're scalping bulk from. Do you even know where bulk? What happens to bulk most of the time? End up in trash. All these trees being burned down and cut down. Guess where they end in? Trash. Well, two things. It goes two things. It goes to the trash, or it goes to the shed, and then it get rained on, and then it get damaged, and then guess what? It goes to the trash. Or regular auntie or uncle take it to to pawn shop, Goodwill, Savers, and it sit on Savers' wall for and overprice it. They'll charge like 20 cards for $10 and then sit there for weeks, and the next day they do a rotation. Guess where it goes? It goes to trash. So I would rather take it and sell it online for little Joe's mom and dad from West Virginia to buy it from the store. So you can see it goes to a better cause instead of going to trash. Because it will go to trash. Trust me, 99.99999% the boat will go to trash. I've seen it. I'm a doctor. All right, we got now these that was unrotated. Trash. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean, if I'm scalping bull, I don't give up. I don't give a. Can I say the F word? I don't give a fuck. It's actually going to a good cause. People are just stupid. Like the word scalping is get thrown so much to a point where you don't even know what's scalping anymore. Is selling an event or going to a show and buying people's card for 7%. Would you consider scalping also? I don't know, man. Like these artards are calling scalp. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Is standing on the line at Target considered scalping too? No, isn't it? Isn't that what the hobby is supposed to be? Like hobbyists, right? Well, unless you're a freaking grown up male and millennial and you're out there, just I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. I just saying things that might cause some trouble here. Because a lot of people are a big fan of waiting in line trying to get their collection. It's hobby, it's a hobby, right? We used to do it back in the good damn days. We used to wait to stuff for the next Grand Theft Auto to come out. I don't know, man. I miss the good old days where yeah, we had everything. We had everything, man. We had the greatest time. Generation is cooked. Is it really cooked? I don't think so. I think this generation is having a great time. So oh, look at that. Snow ranch. Get any more snow ranger than that? Japanese do. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna check my kid real quick, see what they're doing. Be right back. All right. Did I miss that? Basic energy, we don't need that. Overall, we don't need that. Yeah, this is why I don't like buying bulk like this. If I know the bulk is all over the place, usually don't pick it up. I usually just tell the guy, man, take it back. Oh, nah, I still buy it. Like, oh man, this would have been a nice clipper, but it's a little damaged. Whatever. I still buy it. I'm just joking, guys. Because then I'll make money out of it, and I'll just sell it. I just sell the lot to my buyer. Damn. Yeah, this is really good because I'm getting a lot of hollows in reverse. So it's at the end of the day, it's not a loss. There's a little bit of damaged cards here and there. But we're getting some really nice hollow in reverse. And we got a Dratini here, so really cool. Yeah, forget it. We sell that daily, so pretty good. All the damaged ones are just end up in the trash, whatever. Like this one, that's damage. Bellsprout, there goes Bellsprout. That's also a what we call desirable. It's also up. Oh man, this would have been a good card too. Bloody hell. Why would you do that to me? God damn. Alright. ASMR for you guys. We're done with that. So I'm not gonna do the rest just for the sake of this little short little film. A little ASMR for you guys. I'm Buskin. So now we're doing a yes and no, good bulk and bad bulk. I'm Buskin. That's a yes. All the Alolan I usually pick up, Riolo as well. These Tepig, Erica Bellsprout, all the hollows in reverse kind of goes its own way. I tell, Skitty, we're good. Desirable, right? We're not looking for value, we're looking for a desirable card that people usually pick up. When you're in the market for so long, you kind of just know exactly what people want, what the kids want, what the adult wants. Fable. Ethics have been really good. Joltic, Evil, Drippy, Air Balloon, Harry, Fable, bunch of hollow in reverse. Fastly, Tokimaru, Ludicolo, Mossbag, Reboot, Sneeze now, Big Scale, pretty good, desirable, bunch of hollow in reverse, Million, everybody's favorite Pokemon, right? Ralts, Very Candy, yes. So, Misty's Garden, Delmise, Canary, this is a little beat up, really good card. Hunter, Cubone. We used to do a lot of Soul Rock, but not anymore. Got way too much of that now. Pokemon Lady, we sell this daily. Bulbasaur as well. All the Hollow in reverse, we step for them, and we pretty much list everything from Hollow in reverse. So very happy with this. There's a lot of good cards in here. Pick up that Lily Determination, Latios and Latias. Rotom is also a very popular trainer, very playable. Pinch. This Nover, just the art style, really cool. People buy that all the time. Action as well. Glass Trumpet. All the Professor Research, not all of them are good, but I just picked them all up. This Black Training is really good. Brilliant. Yes. This Remeroid, Any Tempera Force Journey Together and a City in Flame we pick up. They we picked them up just because. So this is good bulk right here. So this goes to our good bulk section, and then the bad bulk we build up until we get 3,000, and then we sell them online for our buyers. So again, for inventory. Exactly what we're done. Shopping. I was a little disappointed at first, but now I'm seeing a lot of really good cards in here. Everybody, Larry's, Dance Guard, the Judge, really good. Trainer, Sacred Ash, really good trainer. I think it's $1 right now. Oh, there's New Rocket Hypno we pick up as well. There's a big Hypno fan there, especially 151 fans out there. The OG, the Nidoran, Lappy's a very popular card. Mimikyu, pick them up. Grimgar as well, pick up. I used to pick up this Arvin's Covet that we have houses of those in our inventory. We are good for now. We just skip that. Spike Gem also pick up. The more you do this, it get a lot easier. And then you get we like to audit our store every month to see the quantity of the card that we are listing and making sure we don't overlist the same card over and over again. Our max limit for these cards are 10 a month. If we're selling a good ratio of 10%. And again, this is we're not looking at just the value of the card, we're looking at the sell-through rates of the card. Um, and that is exactly a model of my eBay store. Because the card worth only 2 cents, it doesn't mean it's not attractive to the buyer. People are not buying it. It can be a really good card right here, reverse hollow. Because people are not buying it, trust me. If it sells and people are buying it constantly, weekly, then I would still list that 2 cents card to attract that person to buy more than one card from our store, and which is usually is a good chance of getting that person to just complete whatever he's trying to purchase in our eBay store. That is the model of how I run my eBay. Is it's not by the value of the card, but through more the desirable of the card. Why do people buy them? I've been into eBay business for so long that whenever I'm selling stuff, I don't just pick up the values of the shoes. I pick it up because if I could sell it really quick, why not, right? Especially if the labor is very short. If I'm only doing a minute or 2 minutes just to clean the shoes, put in the dryer, and it sells the next day, why not? To make a couple of dollars. And that is exactly the model of my store. I'm doing the same thing the way I had always had sell in eBay. And I know a lot of successful eBay sellers out there that follow the same um, mindset of selling. And I'm just repeating the same thing from my experience. And yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. And then the more you start listing stuff, the more you start to recognize what sells. And that's when you start to kind of just like, okay, that's the part I'm pulling from my bulk from now on. You can create your ways of listing. For me, desirable and cutesy cards. Those are the stuff that I like to pull out of my bulk. Or really nice, cool art. Like this one right here. Any drippy, funny looking Pokemon, I like to have variations of those because I know people are going to look for them. Of course, the common one that a lot of reseller pull out of these bulk are cables. Of course, we do that as well. We don't just do that though. We like to add everything. Cool art, Vaporana. This will take. This wind up really closed up, really nice looking. It seems like a really nice card. So pull that on the side. The Plingle, we got tons of this, but I just really love the design, how it looks. I think it's one of the nicest little raw Wingull out there. This parrot is really nice too. I think this is one of our best seller Journey Together. And this is just kind of a no for us. I mean, Dragon type is not very common. Like it's not this. Bagging is not a very popular, desirable card. This is this right here is so. Lethea as well, very popular. Buddy Buddy Buff and Slowking, of course, all the OG out there. Hondor, this Hondor, we will pull. We pull this because it's really nice. Just the background artwork there, just super cool. People love artwork. You know, there's a lot of people out there that collect this just for that. So that's the same. That's kind of the idea of why we pull these bulk. And these bulk that we're pulling, this good bulk, they kind of just get wrapped and get put into a box, and they just kind of sit in our backlog for years and years and years till we have time to actually work on them because we have a lot of cards. Once we once we get overloaded, we might just not even sift bulk anymore. We just probably just buy them and sell them directly to our buyer, and then just focus on the inventory that we have now. We have a lot of space. We have time, especially if we're planning on expanding. I don't think space is going to be a problem once we have the new location. So, um, but yeah, so I'm not really worried about. And I think it's great and it's fun. I really enjoy, sitting here, just going through it, and I think that's what makes it really, really fun for me. Anybody has their own ways to really enjoy the hobby, but this is my way of enjoying the hobby. I love looking through the single low end cards like this. You learn, and especially if you have the knowledge of like, oh, that actually sells. You know that, right? This Pillager sells. All the snake Pokemon and castles also a really good one. MPP, Waylord, Boss Order, Tarkle. And there's a lot of black belts, a lot of professor research. Not all black belt sells, so you're not in that. If you're not pulling the same thing over and over and over. This card, just two Rotom right here. Fan Rotom is really good too. I like to pull Fan Rotom. Not Fan Rotom, but all the Rotom Pokemon, excuse me, are very, very popular. There's a buyer for that. Centino, so Risky Ruin, also Switch, Abra, Abriolo. What else we got here? Bailey, Ice Cube, Rare Candy, and the Marchant, and the Clink Clang and Hot Bag. We're almost done here, then we could call it quit because we do need to pull orders. We need to pull orders. It's going to be the next thing that we need to work on. Now we'll do the rest of the sifting and sorting tomorrow. We have a lot of time. I'm already worried. Like, we could do all of this. Dunsparce, we sell this daily. This is super nice. We even got a reverse hollow also, which is super good. Lane Clang, Smolif, and Yukimori. All the 151 stuff also, we like to pull them out of the side. Those we don't list, we just let them. We have 100,000 of 151 bulk. Those just kind of sit in the store, and not in the store, but in the storage until we have the time to go through it and start listing those. I'm not really worried about having listed because I know the longer they sit, the better the value of those cards. Same goes with all of my Sword and Shield era. So not really worried. Like this one. Good Pokemon. Yeah, I'm not really worried about those. I have enough inventory to make profit. So those can sit for a while, and then eventually, when the time comes, we could start listing those cards. To Amy and Chris for dropping out. Lots of bulk today. A lot of mix of 151 Scarlet and Violet as well. Super cool. It's always nice to have, and it's nice, chatting with them and nerding out. I love nerding out with my sellers, man. Sellers always come back and they always bring me some really good stuff. Really cool. And I'm not like hiding things away. Like I literally tell people what I do with it. We buy them and sell them. It's either that or it goes to the trash. And I tell this to people all the time. I'm telling you, like most of the time, people just throw away these bulk cards because they think that there's no value to it, so they just throw them away. You have no idea. I spoke to one of the person that worked at savers and I asked, what do you guys do with the rest of the cards that don't sell? And guess what? They end up throwing it away because they can't have it sitting there for months and months not selling because there's going to be a rotation of it. And then those rotations just sit in the storage and, nothing's being worked on. So similar to what we're doing, but what we're doing is we actually selling them online. So there's a value to it. So we're done separating these. We got the good and bad bulk. All the hollows in reverse will be listed. Of course, we're trying not to have too many duplicates of the same hollows in reverse because we know exactly how chaotic that can be. But with AIs and tools, there's a lot of ways to really to prevent that. So okay, so what else can we do here? So this is the bad bulk. So these bad bulk kind of just hang out back here. Have a little space for it where they kind of sit. So it usually is all about once we build up 3,000 bulk of bad bulk, we usually just send them out to our buyers. Super cool. I think I do separate the hollows in reverse. You can see what I'm doing here. Very simple and easy. It took a little bit of time because we can see we did two things, right? We sifted the good and the bad. We separated the upside down cards. They were kind of all over the place, and then we did conditioning as well. So at that we did three things, which is super quick. We only been live for how many hours? An hour? Probably not even an hour. 51 minutes. There we go. It's on the top of my screen. Yeah, so it's been 51 minutes, been an hour, and we did about 1,000 cards. Usually when I'm sitting doing this alone, the dude's a lot faster. And I don't when I'm doing this, I don't use the tray as well. The tray is just slower, but then you can see it's too slow. And once they get full, they're just kind of all over the place. But this is exactly how I do it. See, boom, boom, boom. Then they get messy just like that. I put it back. Hold on. It's a nice card. Super easy. We got just a little bit of hollows in reverse. I thought we had more. Whatever. What makes this hollow in reverse really good? There's a lot of really good cards in here. Snorlax in here as well. Togedemaru, Buskin. Really good. I'm pretty happy with this bulk. Even though we lost like maybe 300 cards. A little bit scuff on this. I usually don't recommend scratching it with your nails. Rubbing alcohol in there. Not too much though. A little bit of rubbing alcohol doesn't kill the card. Okay. There's that. We were able to separate these. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Now we're going to separate them here. All right. This is going to go to our hollow section. Don't really have much hollow. There are more reverse than there are hollow, so you know how that is, right? There's a reverse. Perfect. There it is. Okie dokie. Very popular card too. Oh, we got two of those. What's that, buddy? Money and Spars. A lot of Zam. Zongoose. Team Rocket. See how quick that was? These are hollows. Hollows goes to the front. We got this. Yeah, prep this. I like to do this because I can prep it and then, as once we get time, we could start putting them together. All right, so there's that. So this is the good bulk. We'll just put this in the good bulk section. We're not really touching the good common and uncommon right now because we have 10,000 already listed. Once we shrink down to at least 20%, we can start listing more. I want to focus some more on the hollow and reverse this week. The regular common and uncommon regular print, we're not gonna. We got over 200,000 and plus of those already sifted. So I'm not really worried about losing a couple of hundreds or a couple of thousands of those. So not worried at all. All right, so that's the end of the stream. I will check with you guys again next time. I am going to get something to drink. So thank you. Peace.